Let's discuss this further and bring in Daniel Flax, Senior Research Analyst at Neuberger Berman, and Scott Kessler, Global Sector Lead for Technology, Media and Telecoms at ThirdBridge. Very good afternoon to you both. Daniel, I'll come to you first in terms of the setup more broadly for these mega cap tech names. Again, today, obviously some big moves to the upside, record closes, $1 trillion market caps crossed. Does it make the setup a little tougher ahead of earnings?
Wilfred, I think the setup is attractive into next week and beyond that over the next 1 to 2 years. And that's driven by continued innovation and investment. These companies are spending tens of billions of dollars a year in research and development, in capital expenditures. And that's really key to creating the value. So if we look at a company like Apple, for example, the iPhone franchise remains healthy. We, of course, will get new iPhones later in the fall, late summer and into the fall. And of course, the story there is around the broadening of the revenue drivers with services and wearables. Alphabet, I think core search remains healthy. I think the YouTube platform has extremely attractive growth prospects over the next several years. And the Google Cloud platform is really beginning to resonate with a lot of enterprise buyers. Microsoft, which you mentioned, is doing extremely well with their Azure cloud platform. And then finally, I'll round it out with Amazon, which remains at the forefront in terms of delivering value to their customers with e-commerce and has a very strong cloud platform with Amazon Web Services. So the companies need to innovate. They need to invest. But if they continue to do that, I think these stocks are going to do well over the next 1 to 2 years.
Scott, which of the mega cap names are you most concerned about ahead of earnings?
Well, I think, Wolf, a couple of things come to mind, right? So most obviously, I think the notion that Apple is riding tremendous tailwinds, but they're still dealing with the global semiconductor shortage and related supply chain issues. We wonder to what extent that had an impact on the just concluded quarter and what they're going to talk about going forward, particularly not only from a sales and revenue perspective, but also in terms of the outlook for gross margins. Experts that we talk to indicate that this situation isn't going to normalize until potentially the end of next year. That clearly is going to impact a company like Apple. It's something I'd be watching for.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.